Hello and welcome to Loppy Loves. If you haven't been here before, my name is Lauren and on this channel I talk about my life as an immigrant in Iceland. Now, as you've probably worked out from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about Easter in Iceland. And I have celebrated Easter in Iceland since I came here. I'm not huge on Easter myself, not in the UK either, and I feel like I haven't seen it celebrated that much here. I always spend it with an Icelandic family. I've spent it with a few families. Yeah, so I did ask my boyfriend as well for a little bit of help with this video, and he couldn't think of a lot either. So the way that I have always celebrated Easter here is just like on Easter Sunday there's a big family meal and everyone opens their Easter eggs after they've had lunch, I think. I can't remember if it's lunch or dinner in the evening. I think it's usually lunch. And yeah, everyone has one Easter egg, which is not the same as the UK. We have so many Easter eggs because we buy them for our friends and family. Yeah, but here everyone just has one Easter egg and you will either buy it for yourself or you will get it from work as a gift. Because our workplaces gift us Easter eggs here, which is really nice. But one thing that my boyfriend did mention, which I have never experienced here, is that there'll be kind of like an Easter egg hunt, like we have in the UK on Easter morning. We'll hide the eggs for the kids to go and find. But everyone's eggs will be hidden, and even the adults, and you have to go and find your own egg. And I have never experienced that here. But we're going to do it this Easter and we're going to hide each other's eggs. And he said it can be hidden inside or outside, but usually inside. And that's probably because the weather at this time of year can be a bit unpredictable still. You know, it might be snowing outside and you don't want to be looking for your Easter egg in a snowstorm. Yes, so that was my experience of Easter. It's just a nice family meal and then you open your Easter egg. And we'll get into the Easter eggs because I have some here. Yeah, we'll get into those in a bit. That's basically the reason for making this video, was just so I can eat loads of chocolate. But before we get to the eggs, I just want to tell you the Icelandic names for all of the Easter days, and there are more Easter days than I knew. I wasn't aware. So Maundy Thursday is Skírdagur. Definitely pronouncing that badly. Some of these days are going to be quite badly pronounced. Föstudaginn langi, Long Friday, is the Icelandic translation, but it is Good Friday in English. Oh, this is a tricky one. Heilagur laugardagur, which is Holy Saturday. Didn't know that was a thing. Easter Sunday is Páskadagur. And Easter Monday is Annari Páskum, or the 2nd of Easter. So, let's just get straight into the Easter eggs. Icelandic Easter eggs are different from the Easter eggs that we have in the UK, and they're quite nice. So they do come in a range of sizes. From size 2 was the smallest I could find. So I could find these little ones, which I'm guessing are size 1. But I don't see a size written anywhere on the packaging, but I'm guessing that these are size 1 because the smallest like single egg you can buy is a size 2. And they go many sizes. The biggest I could find in the local supermarket was size 7. And each number, each size has a number and the numbers get bigger as the sizes get bigger. But I was a bit confused today because this was a size 7. This is a different brand, but it is a size 9. And it is quite a bit smaller than the large egg. But my boyfriend told me that the eggs that are just plain milk chocolate are maybe bigger than the eggs that have stuff in the chocolate. So this egg, for example, I don't know if you can see the little dots of colour in the egg, but those are like Smarties that are inside the egg. And the other eggs that were size 9 but the same size as this all had like licorice in the chocolate or like caramel in the chocolate, so that could be why. And if you notice, they have characters on the top of the eggs. This is like a little toy Some eggs have, you know, the little fluffy Easter chicks that we use to decorate Easter bonnets in the UK. And some Easter eggs will have chocolate characters on top that are edible and there's no waste in them. And this is actually the Easter egg that I got from my job this year as an Easter gift. Yeah, that I will be saving for Easter, probably this one. And if you look on the back of the egg, you will see this disc. And this is quite clever. This is like a plug that you can take out and get to the sweets that are inside. Whereas in the UK, our Easter eggs, you have to smash them to get to the goodies in the middle, but this you don't have to. One thing that is very charming about Icelandic Easter eggs is that they all have like a proverb inside. It's a bit like a fortune cookie, and it's probably the closest thing you can get to a fortune cookie, an Icelandic fortune cookie. So they have them in all of the regular eggs, but also in these little eggs. So if you can see on the top, it says Sukkulaði páskaegg með málshætti, and that means chocolate Easter egg with proverb. I have a cheaper pack here, which also says it, but it has it written differently. If it zooms, yep. It says með málsháttum. And in March it was Mottumas in Iceland, which is like Movember that we have in the UK, which is raising awareness and money for male cancer. What cancer is it? I can't think of it. What is it? Prostate cancer, I think. And they sell all of the merchandise to raise money for that. And this year they had little Easter eggs, so we each bought one of those. And this is quite funny because this egg is just the same in English, but skekk means beard in Icelandic, so that was quite clever. And they're quite cute, so we're going to save these for Easter. And it also raises a bit of money for Mottumas, which you can see at the top here. So let's open some of these eggs. Funny thing, these proverbs, I find them very difficult to understand, because even though I can usually understand the words, as a phrase, a lot of the time they don't make sense to me. And a lot of Icelanders that I ask, like young Icelanders, also struggle with them, so you normally have to find an older person to help translate it, even for the younger Icelanders now. That's been my experience, at least. So I'm going to try my best. If I don't understand, I am going to get my boyfriend to come in here, and if he doesn't know the answer, I will ask my father-in-law and then put a translation on the screen in the edit, because this could be quite difficult. So I'm going to start with this bright pink egg out of the cheaper pack. So let's see what we get. The chocolate is normally quite nice in the smaller eggs, but in the bigger eggs, I don't know, it's not the same. So I think this one has bits of like puffed rice in the chocolate as well. Yeah. So these are what the little like fortune type things, the little proverbs look like. So it's a little yellow paper. I think the papers are always yellow, I think, no matter what the brand is. And it's got a little tiny rubber band on. So you take that off and unroll it. And this is what it looks like. So at the top, that cat with the Freya symbol, that is the brand of chocolate. And this one says, Engin annars bróðir í leik. And I think that translates to something like, nothing is like brothers playing together or something. Or no one is like brothers playing. I'll double check that and write a translation at the bottom if I'm wrong. Next up, I'm going to try one of the Nói Sirius chocolate eggs. Nói Sirius is kind of like the Cadbury's of Iceland. Well, like, you know, it's its own brand, but it's like the main chocolate company like we have in Cadbury's in the UK. Yeah. Okay, this one has a hole on the back, so I'm just going to try and push this apart. Okay, it's solid. Oh, just exploded everywhere. Let's try the chocolate. Now that's interesting because I like Nói Sirius chocolate. I actually preferred the Freya one this time, the cheaper one. And this year It's blue and it's kind of like crimped at the ends. Can you see that? I've not seen that before, but maybe I just don't normally have those chocolate eggs because I'm cheap. So let's open it and see. But there's no rubber band, which I'm happy about. It's like a little bit less waste. Okay, so this one says Leve eik thot løvet fjoki, which I think it's like the oak lives even if the leaf blows or something. Yeah, again, I'll fact check it. Next, I'm going to open this cute little one because I've never had one of these small number 2 ones, and I'm curious if it still has the chocolate treats inside it and if it still has the plug on the back. Okay, so it still has the plug even though it's tiny. It's so cute. Oh, and you'll see that the Icelandic Easter eggs, they do have like a little stand at the bottom as well. It's so cute. So the little plug, it's probably the best bit of the chocolate to eat. And you'll have a mix of sweets, like here's some jelly babies, some licorice, some Smarties. You know, it's just like they're not wrapped up in there, there's just a selection of sweets inside. And there's the little proverb. Let's get it out. And this one says Þegar ein báran rís önnur vís, which is like when one something rises, another is wise. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to get a translation for that one because I am not too sure about that one. And the last one I'm going to do is this Smartie one, just because I like this chocolate. Yeah, so I'm going to open it, but I'm not going to eat the chocolate maybe this week. Yeah, and I just saw in the corner this actually has an Easter competition when you buy this egg, so that might be good to enter and see what you win. I also wanted to see this figure. This is like a plastic kind of like action figure type thing, and this is like a sugar decoration on the front. And with this one, the plug is much tighter, so I normally push them in to break it, so I am going to have to break this Easter egg. And it just pushes straight in. Ah, and this one does have some little wrapped sweets inside. There's quite a lot in here actually. It's caramel. There's a few of these little chocolate bars. What's this? Okay, this is the little competition thing. There's a code, so you have to go onto a website and see if the code is a winning code, so I'll check that. There's loads of little chocolates in this one. Don't even know what that chocolate is, never seen that one. My god, these are really nice ones, so I'm glad there's a lot of these. Oh. And I love this. This is probably one of the only Icelandic licorices that I love. There's a lot in here. And then you've still got the little bits of sweets that aren't wrapped as well. There's loads in here. Where's my little proverb? I have just emptied this Easter egg out completely, and there's no proverb in it. Like, that's so disappointing. The only reason I opened it was to get the proverb out of this one. So what we're going to do instead, we're just going to get another one out of this. So the last one that I'm opening today is this silver one. Let's hope there's a proverb in this one. I also saw that apparently you can get these with English proverbs, I think at the airport. They're for tourists. Oh, these ones do have holes in the back as well. Let's have a look at the proverbs in. Yeah, so you can get these in English apparently. The best chocolate. So this one is Ekki er skoðað upp í þann fólan sem gefin er. I have no clue. Sirion!
Hello there.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you help me with some of the mouse IT.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can have the chocolate. Here you go. Do you want to be in a YouTube video?
Yeah.
This is Sirion.
Hi.
So you read these out again.
Yeah.
We just recorded it and it didn't record.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then try to translate them.
Þegar ein báran rís önnur vís.
And you didn't know what Balron meant?
No.
Like me.
Yeah. Bára means the wave over water.
So what does the phrase mean? Still don't know.
No, I do know. So when there's a wave in water,
yeah,
another one rises.
Ah,
so,
that's a nice phrase.
But it could also be included in life, I guess.
Yeah.
When highs in life come.
And like, yeah.
Yeah. Another one is bound to come as well.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. Ekki skoðað upp í þann fóla sem gefin That's... I have no idea. No, just... I mean, fóli means foal. So...
baby horse.
Yeah. Is basically a rude man.
A rude man?
Yeah, but not this foal.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know what that no idea what that means.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Either. So I'll ask your dad.
Yeah.
And I'll put a translation on the bottom if he knows.
If he knows.
Hopefully he knows.
Yes.
And these ones are the ones that I think I got.
Yeah.
So, Engin are annars bróðir í leik. Like, there's no one like brothers playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. What would you translate? What would you say to us?
Engin annars bróðir í leik. I have no idea.
So you're just like, yeah, we'll just trust the foreigner.
Yeah, we will trust the foreigner this time.
And lífi eik þótt laufið fjúki. So I put the oak lives.
Yeah.
Even if the leaf blows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do that.
Thank you.
Right.
It's a good job in Icelandic. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Go and have fun.
I will.
Playing the video games.
Yes, thank you.
Say bye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Have fun looking at my girlfriend.
So that was Sirio, my boyfriend. Yeah, so that one that neither of us know what it means, we will have to ask his dad to see what it means. And I will write a translation on the bottom of the screen if he knows, and I'm sure he probably will because he normally does. So I just finished filming the video and I was on the website entering this code for the card that was inside the Smarties Easter egg. I like the picture on it. And there actually is a Maulasite at the bottom, if it focuses. I had completely ignored this bottom bit here, but that is the proverb. So it says, Sá vinnu sem í raun reynist, and I just asked my boyfriend, and again, he's not 100% sure, so I'll have to ask my father-in-law. So that's all I really have to say about Easter and Easter eggs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it, comment, subscribe, share this video, you know, all the things I normally say. How do you celebrate Easter where you are? Or do you celebrate Easter? Maybe you don't. I'm curious to know. So have a lovely Easter, whether you celebrate or not. Just have a lovely day, have a lovely weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!